saw on a small regional news. Oh, Shanti,
Keep going. That wasn't very nice. Oh, good morning to you too. Sorry about that. Oops. No, not time to eat yet. Watch out. There you go. I think we're going to eat. What a good boy. Or not. Hi, baby. Oops. Lee, good morning. Hey, Lee, I'm so sorry I did not get to your live. I've been watching it this morning. I mean, I just fell asleep. I fell asleep all morning. Not a good excuse. But good morning, Lee. I'm so glad to see you. Lee says it's all, as I keep telling people, live videos are there for whenever. I'm just glad people wish to watch or comment. And how are you, Cat? I'm good. I'm not too sad I have to go to work today. Not at all. I'm ready. Are you ready to go to work, Jack? Not really? The question is, how are you, Lee? What is your plans for today? Do I detect an oopsie? I don't know. I'm not sure. What I do? You're not 100%. What's going on, my friend? Hi. Oh, I dropped the phone. Yes. That was my oopsie. I already forgot. Oh, you have kidney pain, problems causing pain. I'll be okay. I battle on. Do you have issues with your kidneys, Lee? Well, apparently you do. I'm so sorry, though. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm just laughing at the stupidity of my question. Definitely nothing to have concern over. Danny, good morning. How are you, Danny? Holly says there's a shadow detected. One doctor said fatty acid, but I know it's likely stones developing. Oh. Have you had that before? Is that how you're so familiar with it? You're just so darn intuitive. I trust everything you say. I'm sorry. I can only imagine. I think I already said that again, but oof. Timo, good morning. Lee says, today I'm going walking to an old fort, a different one, and an ancient cave. I'll be digging dirt to prospect. Oh, I heard you talking about that on your live stream. Awesome. Timo says, short stopping by. I appreciate you, Timo. Oh, you're at work. I'm headed there soon. And Lee says to Danny that he believes he has kidney stones developing. Timo's saying hi to everybody. If there's anybody here who doesn't know Timo or has not been subscribed to Timo, he has Beautiful dog, first off. And then beautiful drives. Beautiful, beautiful, just beautiful country in Sweden. Am I correct, Timo? But I feel like you guys do a lot of traveling. Water time. We shall return. Lucy, good morning. How are you, beautiful Lucy? Danny, I think, is asking Lee, did you get a US? U/S. I think that has something to do with the kidneys. Maybe a sample? Oh, ultrasound. See? What do I know? Lucy is doing fantastic. I'm good, Lucy. I go back to work today and I'm okay with it. Danny says we use a lot of abbreviations in medicine and laughs. Are you in the medical field, Danny? Lee says, Danny, I've had pain before. Lucky that time it passed, but it may not be the same this time. I'm awaiting further tests. There's my boy. Oh, you have to swipe your face all over the bed. Yep. Feel better? Do you feel good? Oh, Jack, that looks like it's gotta hurt, buddy. Oh, man. He's rubbing his face all over his cage. Boy. Danny says, do you know that there are different kidney stones? I did not. And Timo says, okay, I have to go. Have a great day at work, Timo. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Lucy says, oh, I thought you were going through a problem, Magnetic. And Lee says, yes, Danny, my good friend, in same area, a fine trained doctor, she told me that there are different kinds of kidney stones. Everybody's saying bye to Timo. Danny says, most kidney stones are calcium stones. I worked at a vet's office and is that where I saw kidney stones before? No, I don't think so. Somebody kept their kidney stones. I've seen them before. Wild. And gross. No, I think it is in the vet's office where they had to do surgery to take them out because they were too big. Danny's asking some more questions, and Lee says, as stated, I need further tests next week. I just need to be more mobile. Oh, wow. Danny says, yes, Kat, I am an emergency medicine doctor. Wow. Color me impressed. Now I know a pilot and a doctor, and a gold prospector, and a mudlarker. Expanding all my knowledge with all my new friends. Well, Jack is back to showing us his butt. Lee says he still needs further tests. Until then, I know nothing more. Our medics are not the fastest here. Oh, Lucy says, can't the stones rip you? I mean, if it can't fit through, it's gotta hurt. Yeah, you can only imagine how bad that hurts. Danny's asking Lee if he's from the UK. He is. Hi, Mr. Dollar City. Thanks for the like. Danny says, I worked in the NHS and it is a disaster. I hear, well, I know the hospitals here have a lot to be desired. I don't know what's going on. But then I hear it's a common occurrence. It's happening everywhere. Lee is agreeing with Danny. He says, yes, so you see why there are delays in time to get seen. You doing all right, Mr. Dollar City? Jack is scratching at the door, so here you go. I'll leave you with Debbie for the moment. I go get Jack and let him out. You might fall. You just might fall again. There we go. All right, Jack, I'm coming. I'm on my way, my friend. Oh my goodness. Lee says, I always said we'd be better in the USA system where everyone pays on insurance, everyone's seen, and issues addressed sooner for treatment. I don't know if I hear the waiting list to get in to see a doctor. I don't know. What do I know? It's been a long time. I haven't been in almost a year. Thank you. I'm so glad I haven't been in almost a year. Danny says, I'm so sorry. Yes, things in the UK take forever. We hear Big Al say that too. Constant delays. Mr. Dollar says midnight, 3 o'clock. Or midnight, 3 o'clock. It's almost 3:30. It's almost, I don't know. Lee says, I'll be okay, Danny. I'm used to the waiting game. Thank you for your concern. And Danny says, there are advantages in every healthcare system. You get the best medical care in the US if you are rich. I agree. However, if you are poor, you are you're kind of out of luck, stuck in the waiting game. Lee says, I may not be here next year. If plans work out, I'll move to South Carolina. Man, I would not move to South Carolina. Watch out. Watch out. He's in the mood. He's chasing his tail in the kitchen. Hi, do you feel better? Do you feel much better? Hi. Okay. Okay. Are you good? You look really good. You do. You look really good. Oh, don't attack me. I don't want to be jumped up. Oh, okay. Are you good? I knew you were going to do that. I just know you so well, Jack. I just know you so well, my friend. We'll just move this phone. Oh, say hi. I'm just going to switch you over because it was only good for so long. Okay. Danny says, no worries. Please let me know if you need any help and or have any questions. He says, I understand that. Yes, I prefer holistic healing. And Lee says, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I know you said that's what your job offer is. South Carolina is just, oh, I've only passed through a few times, but it seems to be if you're either really rich or really poor in South Carolina. Lots and lots of friendly people there, though. Oh my gosh, so friendly. And there's Mr. Dollar sending in, I don't know what those are. Oh, Jack is pooped. Danny, I'm really good. Back to work. Lee says the mountain area is a good place, and I heard we Brits are welcome there, as everyone's friendly. Like I said, they are all very, very friendly. And you know what? I'm also not real fond of South Carolina because the trip between Florida and Tennessee, South Carolina is the longest darn state, the way you have to go through it. And trying to find a place to stop and rest and sleep was a bit difficult. We must find a shirt. Shirt and shoes. I've only had to put shoes on once in the past 3 days. If I could go barefoot everywhere, I probably would. Oh gosh, what'd I do with it? Here we go. What? Lee says yes, sadly. There's laws preventing treasure hunts, but I'd be there to work, build a new life towards changing, to become American. Hey, Danny, did you ever say how you're doing today? I look back, I didn't see you answer that. Danny says Cat is a model for Pepsi. Funny. Yes, I am. Pepsi hires old people. There's our friend Lucy with her unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Oh, and Lee says, I know Danny, nearly 10 years. And yay, unicorn vibes. Oh, and Lee's calling you out, Danny. He says he did not. So how is Danny today? Oh, goodness, Cat. You're always losing stuff. There they are. Danny says, I am good. Are you working today, Danny? Did you work? I don't know what your time zone is. You may have told me, but everything gets lost in this brain. Lucy says I might go an hour early from when I have my scream scheduled tomorrow because I want to go 6 hours again without overlapping yogi. Boy, that 6 hours is a lot. Good for you, Lucy. And Danny says Jack is the most chilled dog I've ever seen. He is pretty chill. I think all my dogs have been pretty relaxed. I did think Jack was going to be more active. I thought he was going to be a handful. But like I said before, I think if I get a puppy, things will change. Lee says, I'm glad to hear that, Danny. People often forget to ask how people are. And Lee says, I'll not be in any streams or watching videos tomorrow. Tomorrow is solstice day, very sacred to me.
Om Shanti Shanti.
Nice. I'm glad you're taking the day off, Lee, to just celebrate in your way.
Into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lee says he just said me. Not only where you not watching.
Om Shanti.
You poop, buddy. He did just eat a big bowl of food, so that usually tires him out. Peanut butter and food, huh, buddy? Yes. He's a good boy. Oh my gosh, Lee says 4 a.m. online live stream with druids at Stonehenge. Then in the day, I'll travel to Stone Circle, sit, listen to nature, meditate, and think. Wow, how beautiful. I love that, Lee. 4 a.m. live will be about 9 here. Everybody's going live tomorrow. We have decisions to make. I'll be at work, so. And so far, where they got me today, I only have Wi-Fi for the morning. Oh, 11 p.m. What? See how confused I am? It's 11 p.m. my time? I definitely won't be up. I'm so confused. Thank you for correcting me. I just gotta laugh at myself. It's amazing. I show up to work on time every day. Well, almost every day. Hi, Bob. Are you okay? You don't know? I don't know either, babe. Lisa's 5 hours ahead for us, Cat. 6 hours for Johnny. Danny says, Cat, you have the most beautiful speaking voice. You should do audiobooks. You would do really well. Thank you. Hey, have you not heard? I watched a special the other day. Semi-watched it. Where I guess they call them actors, voice actors who do the audiobooks are all up in arms because AI is taking over that job. But thank you for the compliment, Danny. And Lee says 17, but looks like 12 now in the room. Hi to all. Hello, lurkers. And pretty please hit that like button. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being here. Lee says, hey, Jack, what's up, buddy? He's like, same old, same old. He knows it's a work day. As soon as I put my shirt on. I'm going to cough, so I'm going to mute you for just a sec. Okay, I think we're better. Danny says, just telling the truth. I appreciate you. Lee says, I was tired yesterday, so couldn't stay at Yogi's. Yeah. That's okay. You stayed until I was done. I watched. I saw. I appreciate you. Can you believe I got booted off so quickly so people could sing? What? What? Eric LaPointe's pretty awesome, though, so leave it alone. It's okay. You leave it alone, my brother.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting high.
I appreciate the time you do spend because I know it's late for you. I appreciate the time that you do spend with us on the nighttime lives, and appreciate you're there for on Thursdays. Lee said, after meditation, I thought there was going to be discussion. Listen, I just show up and follow Yogi's lead. When he tells me to bounce, I'm like, okay, see ya. I'm out. I'm like, I know where I'm not wanted. I'm out of here. I'm so full of crap. Lucy says, I was actually taking a long nap. I was so tired, I missed it. It's okay. Bubba. Stop. It's okay. Leave it alone. Leave. It's all right. Lee says, I signed up for head mod on Thursdays, so I try my best. And it's super appreciated. Danny says, Kat, were you born in the South? No, I was born in New York. But from about 8 or 9 on up, I was in Florida. Yogi says, I wouldn't tell you to bounce unless you were we were trampolining together. Lee says, Kat, tell the ego to go away. You're always wanted no matter what. I will. Get behind me, ego. Danny says, in one of your videos, you have a really strong Southern accent, but maybe you were just imitating it. I was. Lee says, oh, well, here's our Yogi. And good morning, Eric. Lucy's laughing and says, good morning, Yogi Eric. Lee says, Danny, I believe Kat picked up an accent in Florida. No, I was definitely putting on the Southern accent. It used to irritate the crap out of my girls, so it was fun. And since I was talking because my girls weren't around, I was using that accent. Stop. Stop. It's okay. Grr, grr, grr. No more. And he says, now I just want a trampoline with Cat every Thursday evening. That would be a interesting live. Are you done with us, Jack? You're just over it? Are you going to bed? Do you want to go to bed? Why you keep staring at your bed? Hmm? Hi. Hi, Bubba. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Here we go. You got Sonic. You got your hedgehog. Yes. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Danny says Jack looks like he is contemplating deep matters no longer. That has changed quickly. Lee says, Yogi, there's a thought. Do you want me to throw this? There. Can you throw it again? Lee says, Yogi, there's a thought. Pogo stick bouncing, Yogi energy burst while wearing a cape. You know I have a cape. I have a cape around here. I looked for it before I got on that live stream, but I couldn't find it. I think it came with some Wonder Woman onesie pajamas. Carl, good morning. Carl says, good morning, everyone. I hope you're well, Carl. Danny says, I am going to see Bobo again today. Oh, I love Bobo. Yogi says, trampoline with miracles, question mark. It'll be a miracle if I don't pee myself if I'm bouncing on a trampoline. Lucy says, good morning, Carl. Yogi says, this is his typical, oh, cape. Oh, cape. Lee says, no, cape would distract concentration. And good morning, Carl. Lee says, Yogi, why not? LOL. Jackie, are you done, baby? Jack is a tripping hazard. Carl says, I only just woke up. Well, good. I'm glad you got some sleep. Lee says Jack mimics the sloth. He does. Lee says they do that pose when they sleep. And Carl says, I got 8 hours of sleep. Awesome. That's wonderful. Got me trapped. Carl says, maybe Jack. Did I already read that? His part's soft? I think I did. I always thought he was part orangutan because when he has his arms up and the hair and the redness of it, they look like orangutan arms. Oh, I thought you got sleep yesterday besides your nap. Maybe it was the day before. I'm so confused, Lucy. I can't keep up. Lucy says I got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep during my long nap. That's all I thought in like 2 days. Lee says, I hope you can rest more also, Lucy. I'm sorry, Carl. Lee is Magnetic North Adventures. Lucy says, I'm so confused too. I can't keep track because my sleep is all over the place. Danny says, oh my God, that is so true. And he's got the orangutan color too. Yes. He reminds me slightly of Puppy Monkey Baby. If you don't know what Puppy Monkey Baby is, Google it. It is a creation brought to you by Pepsi many years ago.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting.
Lucy says it's hard to when I'm working so hard to grow my channel to the sky, and it's growing. It is growing. I'm impressed, Lucy. Your lives are great too. Let's turn this and put it on. Oh, no, I just saw it. There it is. Here we go. Lisa, so I hear there's many interesting facts about orangutans. I don't know them, but fact, their red color glows. I did not know that. I just didn't notice the orange fringe on their arms. Magnetic North Adventure says, I know. Try and call me by my channel name so there's no confusion. I'm either Lee, MNA, North, or Magnetic. I try to do both. I try to do Lee at Magnetic North Adventure. So I am introducing you as a person and your channel, but I don't always do it, obviously. Jack's gone to bed. He's left us. I don't know what it is about going to bed lately. Are you coming out, buddy? Lovely unicorn hearts and rainbow vibes being sent by, I wonder who that was. Must be Lucy Warren's world. Lee says, it's okay. In larger streams, there's many names, so it's just easier that way. I agree. I understand and I know. Lucy says, it's so me, LOL. It is. Very, very sad dog. But maybe I had a dog, my last dog, Willow, she loved her cage. So maybe Jack's just turning into that too, liking his cage as a place to lay down. Lee says, Yogi in chat, I hope you have a blessed evening and solstice if you're doing anything. Well, thank you for that, Lee. I'll just be working. Unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Yeah, Lee says it's a familiar place and a place of safety. I hope that's how he's starting to look at it. Because before it just was like, oh, that means mom's leaving. It's interesting. My boy's growing up. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what time it is. Hi, Bubba. Do you need to go out? Yes, no, maybe so, maybe in the morning. What do you think? Lee says 4:02 a.m. Is there a reading today, Kat? Well, I will read to you a part from the lesson I'm working on for my next video. Carl says, why is Jack in a cage? How dare you? How dare you put baby in the cage? He just went there, Carl. I don't know. I don't know. The lesson I will be working on for the next week is lesson 61. I am the light of the world. Who is the light of the world except God's Son? This, then, is merely a statement of the truth about yourself. It is the opposite of a statement of pride, of arrogance, or of self-deception. It does not describe the self-concept you have made. It does not refer to any of the characteristics with which you have endowed your idols. It refers to you as you were created by God. It simply states the truth. I am the light of the world. Lovely, 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 lovely lesson. I am going to have a lot of fun with that for this next week. Oh no, Carl says I burnt all books yesterday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Carl, why did you do that? Carl, why were you burning books? What happened, Carl? Hi. Lee says, I can understand that lesson without the religion side. You know what I love? And I say this all the time. Who is the light of the world except God's Son? And from my religious background, I would think that's Jesus and only Jesus. But that's not it. You are God's son. I am God's child, son, daughter, whatever. Yes, it is us. Carl says the fake Bible was on top of the pile. Wow, where did you burn this stuff, Carl? You did it in work? Well, you should have videotaped it. That would have been a video to watch. So I take it you don't like books, Carl. Back to work. Back to avoiding junk food. Carl, what are your plans for today? Capango says, good afternoon, my sister. Good afternoon, Capango. How are you? So good to see you, my friend. Like number 12. Thank you. We've got nothing but sunny weather coming at us for the next 10 days. That's nice. If you guys haven't checked out Capango, you should check out Capango. She's beautiful. She's a hard worker on YouTube. She's all about sharing out people's channels. Just a lovely, lovely friend. Carl says you've more friends than I have. Do you think so, Carl? How would you know? What are you basing that off of? You know, just because appearances can be deceiving. In actuality, I have a very, very small friend base. Jack is a hairy dog. He definitely sheds. Yes, I have the Redhead United clan. Absolutely. Like I said, a very small friend base. You know, I would love to go to one of those. I know they have them all over the world. They have these celebrations of redheads where it's just nothing but redheads. I would love to go to one of those. Then I'd be with my people. My people. All right, Jackie, you're a dirty boy. Excuse-moi. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, Jack. Didn't mean to bother you, buddy. Oh, Carl says, I've no friends who are fake. I'm glad. That's important. Yes, a Red Connect convention. She says that Lucy says the ginger patch. I think that's the one I've seen pictures of, Lucy. Lucy says they have one in the Netherlands every year. I'm part Dutch, too. And Lee says, I'll have to go there, Lucy. Wait a minute, Carl. Are you saying you have no friends who are fake? Fake redheads? No such thing. Lucy says, I have Viking blood. I believe that one. Carl says if they're on YouTube, they use the real names. Yogi says, oh, I just lost it. Yogi says he's going to go to a bald guys convention just to blend in. You're so funny. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, Yogi, you blend always. There is no way to define or cast aside, Yogi. Oh, Yogi. I don't know what happened. I got all clogged up all of a sudden. So what happened? I was gonna sneeze. That's what happened. I didn't get it out. So we will take our magical allergy pill. Carl says, I don't know who Lee is. Yeah, I'm trying to be better about saying Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. And he says, even they would want to sit by Yogi and listen. Yogi says, thank you, Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. Maybe he just doesn't know you. I considered that when he said that again. Oh, even Thor, the Norse god, would want to sit by Yogi and listen. That's high praise. Oh, man. Carl says we put 2 people out yesterday. I missed that part, Carl. Up. Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says, I have to go. My lift is here very soon. Have a good day, Cat. You too, Lee. Sounds like you're going to some wonderful places. I hope you have a fantastic journey. Fun adventures, fun and safe adventures. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventures is saying goodbye to everybody. So other than the 2 people you had to put out yesterday, Carl, it seemed like a pretty chill stream. I enjoyed looking outside and watching it get dark out. That was pretty neat. Lucy says, later, Magnetic. Oh. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, it's a place to unwind so I can be at one with the earth. Tomorrow is to be very relaxed. Carl says, and we added another manager moderator. Oh, that's good. Nice. And I saw you said Allie wasn't going to be around, but Allie took time out of his vacation to come hang out with you. That was really nice. You have some great friends, Carl. Although I have to tell you, I did not know Allie was male. I thought Allie was female. My bad. There I go assuming again. Wow. Lucy says, I have over 5,000 mods on mine. That's a lot. What did I do? Oh, there it is. So you're joking. She says, no way. I would clear them all. You know how much work that would be? LOL. No way. I would clear them all. I would never be able to enjoy my live stream. So you do or you don't have have 5,000 mods. Lucy says, no, I would not do that. Pure chaos. Oh, she says, yes, I have over 5,000 mods, but the clearing out would be the work, I'm assuming. Carl says, we took 6 wrenches away yesterday. Boy, there was a lot going on behind the scenes, Carl. Because your live stream flowed seamlessly from my end. I did not notice any of that. So great job. Lucy says, then people blocking me forever getting offended that they don't have a mod anymore. People are easily offended. I think it's a not understanding. Why am I a mod today and not a mod tomorrow? Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. I could see how somebody would be a little confused. She says because people are easily offended, that is another reason I would never do that. And Carl says Diana was in the background. Really? I didn't see her, but that's because she was in the background, I suppose. Carl says, because you don't turn up on the channel. Well, I beg to differ with you, Carl. I believe I sat with you for a couple hours yesterday. But I agree. Maybe if I hung out a little bit more, with a little more time, I'd catch Diana. Any friend of Carl's is a friend of mine. Well, I would consider them a friend of mine. What's up, buddy? You want to get on the bed? Go ahead. Or no? Do you not know what you want? He knows. He wants mom to stay home. Here, I'll move this stuff off the bed. Go ahead. Where's your chicken? Where's Sonic? Where's Sonic? Yeah, Sonic's up there. Danny says Jack is confused. He is. Yes, Lucy says. That's why Yogi says any friend of Lucy's is a friend of mine. Man, I'm looking for my hairbrush. I just don't know. I had it yesterday. I don't think he's super interested in Sonic right now. I tried. What are you doing, Jack? Are you sitting in the hallway? I feel so rejected. Carl says we started talking about bad channels on YouTube. Oh no. I missed that part too. Where you going, Jackie? Oh my goodness. All right, see ya. Nope, he's hiding in the living room. He's done with us. That's what we're stuck with. Welcome to my world. Danny says, what is he interested in? Getting away from me, apparently. Oh no. Lucy says, I know many, many bad channels on YouTube. Just listen to my last live stream I was on. Oh, I try to close my ears and go la 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 when we're talking bad about channels. La 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 la. Cat wants to stay in her own little world where everybody gets along. Everybody's friends. Everybody gets second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. Everybody's just doing the best they can. Squirrel Sniper, good morning. Lucy, really, that's how I am. What did Yogi call it the other day? There's a word for that. when you just try to stay in your own little happy world and don't get involved or pay attention to what's going on around you. All right, Jack, I'm done with you, sir. You stay in there. Coffee cake. Good morning. Well, shoot. There it is. Danny says, I like Cat's World. Can I become a citizen? You can. You just have to close your ears and go la 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 when somebody's talking about something that might ruin your world. Not ruin. Change your view. Yogi says, I just want to hang out in Cat's little world. Welcome to it. Everybody's saying hi back and forth to Coffee Cake. And she loves the butterfly pillow. Thank you. Me too. It's sparkly and shiny. Okay, he's scratching at the door, so we're going to let him out. Squirrel says hello to everybody. Squirrel, how are you doing today? Oh, Carl says it's very cloudy there. Isn't that interesting, Carl? Because it's going to be very sunny here. We seem to have opposite weathers. I'm coming back. Back outside. It's getting very, very foggy out. Danny says I have to go to work now. Take care, everyone. Danny, thank you for hanging out so much. And absolutely give me some more pictures of Bobo. Love that, Bobo. Have a great day. I love you, Danny. Thank you. I'm going to attempt Mir. Good morning. Hello. How are you, Mir? Carl says we had rain overnight. Yeah, we're definitely changing weather, Carl. We're doing a flip-flop. We stopped raining yesterday morning. And Coffee Cake says, hi, Mir. And Mir says, like done. Thank you for the like. Danny says, I love you too, Cat. I will send some more Bobo pictures. Bye. Bye. Mir says, hi, Coffee. Yes, I was asking for pet pictures. If anybody has a favorite pet or a favorite animal and they want to share it with me on my community tab, I would love to be able to ooh and ah over your favorite animal. me just a minute, Mir. Mir, I'm going to subscribe to you and I will make you blue. I'm going to add Mir so that they can share their channel and get to know everybody else's channel. Mir, I'm in the U.S., in Tennessee. How about you? 4:37. You're from India. Well, welcome. Carl says I'm too popular. I don't know about too popular, Carl. Can one have too many friends? You're very welcome, Mir. Welcome. Coffee Cake says, how do you type while you're live? Have you come across that, Coffee Cake? You can't type while you're live? I have other devices. Mir says, will you be my friend? I am your friend. We are friends now. I thought that was just me, Coffee Cake. I thought it was just one phone. And so I tried the other phone and I lost the space bar where you could type. Miss Blipper, good morning. Good to see you. Miss Blipper, I was going to ask you if you'll take over for me on Thursday nights. Yeah, I signed into my same channel. I thought it was just me, because I feel like other people can type while they're live streaming on their device, but so far not for me. I don't have a Samsung and an iPhone. Percolated fish. Good morning. Oh, Miss Blipper says starting Tuesday, I'll be on the road. Where are you going, Miss Blipper? Mir says, I don't know much English. Well, your typing English is very good. Carl says, thanks, Allie. Hi, Allie. Percolated fish. I just don't remember your name. Percolated fish says, where are you headed to, Miss Blipper? Coffee Cake says, Mir, I am subby 632. Thanks for that, Coffee Cake. And Miss Blipper is asking, what's your language, Mir? And Mir says, thank you. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Oh wow, Miss Flipper says I'm going to the USA, visiting my mom and bros. Where are they at? Where in the US? How nice. That's a long trip. Mir says I felt good coming to live. Aw, that's awesome. Oh gosh, here comes Squirrel with a riddle. Okay, guys, I need your help. I have leaves but no branches, a spine but no bones. I can transport you to a different world without you moving an inch. What am I? Oh no, Carl says I'm unsubscribing from people. I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. Miss Blipper says I will drive from the Gulf of Mexico to northern MN. Oh, Percolated Fish is a book. Oh my gosh. Percolated Fish, I think you got it. So good. You got to come back every day. Yep, Skull Sniper says, you've got it, Percolated Fish. Sissy Soul Stars is here. Hello. Working on content but want to show some love. I love you and brightest blessings to you as well as your loved ones. Thank you for that, Sissy. Same to you, my friend. Percolated Fish is quite a homeless Blipper, Minnesota. Miss Blipper says, Minnesota across the lake from Canada, the boundary waters. Oh, wow. Coffee Cake says, hello, soul and fish. Percolated Fish says, you know me, Cat. I just changed my name. I was hoping that's what it was because I just definitely don't remember Percolated Fish. Who are you really? I am terrible at riddles. I'm so glad you were here for that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even going to guess. Mir says, Coffee Cake is your support ID, question mark. Soulstar says it's 444 here. Oh, nice. I just missed it. 445. I love those fours. And Miss Blipper says hello to Coffee Cake. And Lucy says hi to Sissy. Percolated Fish says Sissy. And Lucy says I'm in Minnesota. Percolated Fish says it's Adam. You know I can't type, but you were good at a riddle. Hi, Adam. Everybody's saying hello back and forth to each other. And Coffee Cake says to Mir, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Carl says, I'm changing my name. Hopefully you're not going to be anything fishy. Percolated Fish. That's one to think about. I think about sticking a fish in a coffee cup or coffee pot. I'm wondering if percolated could mean something else. Sounds smelly. And Sissy says 444 represents protection. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Is the affirmation nice? I always felt very warm and protected, I would say, around the number 4. Adam says, I'm trying to end my puzzle obsession. Thanks for all the hearts, Mir. Sissy says, hello, Lucy and percolated fish. I'll be back soon. And Coffee Cake says to Adam, I'm subby 48. Woohoo! Carl says, I don't have protection. Maybe you don't see it, Carl, but you are divinely protected. Miss you so much. Yes. Adam says, nothing real can be, I lost it for a second, harmed or destroyed from A Course in Miracles. Mir says, sister, how are you? How are all the family members at home? Have you eaten your food? Mir, if you're talking to me, I am great. And yes, everybody at home is great. And have you eaten your food? It's early, but I will eat my food. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you to be so concerned and ask such sweet questions. And Scroll says, I did make today's riddle slightly clearer as it's Friday. Miss Blipper says, I like that. Divinely protected. Yeah, Adam says, there's nothing to protect. You are innocent. That's what I keep thinking. No need for protection. But in this magical, if you want to use that type of magic in this world, which we were talking about, that's okay. As long as you're understanding of what it is. Yes, the innocence is protected. Changeless. Oh, by the way, Jack is back. He went and barked at a few things. I was thinking about making it a cup of coffee, but I don't think my tummy can take it. Adam says, I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to say I made a video, a better guitar amp. I will check it out. Thank you for those unicorn hearts and rainbow vibes, Lucy. Always appreciated. And sweet dreams, Adam. Adam says, my radio station in the future will be much better. Do you plan on having a radio station? That's interesting. Oh no, Carl says goodbye. I don't feel safe. Well, you're always safe, Carl, and you're always protected. But I hope you have a good day if you must leave. And Lucy says, good night, Adam. And Adam says, I'm curious about this long drive, Miss Blipper. Adam says, thank you, and thank you, Kat. You're very welcome. And Carl says, I'm giving the phone to the police. Oh no, did the phone do something? I hope everything's okay, Carl. Miss Blipper says, percolated fish. My mother wants to have a road trip, but she's too old to drive, so I am chaperoning. How nice. Lovely. I still have not found a hairbrush. Adam says, I would love to take a trip with my mom, but she's just too old and too arthritic. That is so cool, Miss Blipper. I wish you the best trip. Miss Blipper says, thank you, Percolated. I bet my mom's older than yours. Adam says, I really do need to go to bed before Carl calls the police. I don't think it's you, Adam. I think it's the phone. The phone did something. Hey, Carl, I hope you have a great day. I love you, friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed hanging out with you yesterday. Miss Blipper says, I knew that was Adam. Yeah, he finally told on himself. I was like, I just don't remember modding up a percolated fish. Sissy says, oh, percolated fish is Adam. It took me a minute too. He had to tell me. And percolated fish says, I can't slip anything past you, Miss Blipper. Adam says, Soul Star, I'm glad you're back, but I'm going to bed. Do you work all night, or do you just have a schedule that you're staying up all night, Adam? Adam says, Miss Blipper, I wish you would make a video of that trip. What a long haul and a beautiful one at that. And Sissy says, I see a bed of roses that could be reimagined as a school of roses, of rose red fish. Wow. Carl says they're going to wipe it clean. Oh no. What happened to your phone, Carl? And Sissy says, pleasant dreams, Adam. Miss Blipper says, good idea, Fish. I was just going to take lots of photos. But I could get lots of content. You could. Adam says, thank you so much, Soulstar, and good night, Miss Blipper and Cat. And Miss Blipper, that's a word I do not know. Carl says, Allie, Diana, and Ephraim know all about the troublemakers. I'm glad you have your friends and your mods that take care of you, Carl. I know that's super important to you, so I'm glad that's something that you have. It's an Italian good night. Whoa, no. Whoa, no, Tay. Wait, no. Whoa, no. See, I'm terrible. Look at that. Mr. Dollar City is still here and says Jack. Yes, Jack is back. He's settled down. He knows. He knows the closer it is time for work, he better settle down. 4:59, guys. It's almost time for Yogi's. Yeah, he's sleeping. But he knows pretty soon I'll probably put him in his crate before I go to work. All right, my friends. I have pinned the link to Yogi's live stream, which is where I will be heading to at 5 o'clock. Thank you, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, me and Jack. Thanks for the great conversation. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, wherever you find yourself, and I will see you guys again.